All right, we are back. It's another week with Deuce Luke, and we are here for the Deuce's Leuce. Don't forget, this is an educational and informational program brought to you by HTV, in which we interview Deuce each week. We give him some tasks to do. He comes back and shows us how he did. It's all about learning to work with people with autism. So, without further ado, let's roll in the intro. And we are back with Deuce Luke, and I want this show to be real. This is about being realistic. So, Deuce, you came in today. I was a little quiet too because I had a busy weekend, a rough weekend. And you came in and I said, Deuce, what's wrong? Because it looks like you had a rough weekend. What you did this weekend?
Well, I was at the camp and it was basically very hot.
Okay.
And
115 degrees heat index, right?
yes, pretty much so.
Right.
Yeah.
So did your mom go to the camp with you?
My mom went fishing, but she didn't go to the camp.
All right. So your dad was at the camp. Was he fishing or working?
He was working on the projects.
All right. What were you doing?
I was trying to make some ideas for the show.
All right. Okay.
And maybe some ideas for me. So,
all right.
And I was also trying to fix my computer.
Did you help your dad around the camp?
Yes, I did. Help him out a little bit.
All right. So, did you have a stressful weekend?
It was pretty stressful, yeah.
So, I guess what I'm trying to teach the audience is the autistic community, you can get stressed out too, can't you?
Yes, we can get pretty stressed out, even with the littlest of things.
Yeah, so you like in your world for things to be running smoothly so you can purr along like a kitten, right?
Yes.
All right.
If everything's as smooth as a paved carpet, then I'll be perfectly fine.
All right. Cool deal. All right. So we gave you an assignment last week.
That's right.
And you were going to start coming up with some of the production team and putting them on your computer. How'd you come up, or what did you come up with?
All right. I will show you right away. I'll be getting to travel, and I'll start traveling to your new home. It's not as big, or it's like your home in here.
Okay.
But it's not fully developed.
Okay. So it's in development.
Yeah, it's in development. I had to make a kitchen actually just recently.
All right. So this is my house you're about to show me?
It's actually the studio.
Okay.
But the studio, like, so
right.
Here is the group. Here's right. You, Mr. Martin, right there.
Oh, and the warm-ups. You very observant because I like to wear warm-ups.
I do. And here's Mr. Aaron.
It looks like Aaron.
It is actually. Since he had a little nickname for Clifford, I use Clifford.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we nickname him Clifford.
It's Joni.
Yeah.
She was very precise with what she liked. Yeah. And finally, Mr. Aaron or Mr. Dwayne.
So you're working on Jason and some of the others. They're going to be in the next batch, right?
Correct.
All right. So how'd you come up with me? Because I'm a lot slimmer in that, and I appreciate that. Thank you, because that reminds me of me about 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So you're good for my ego today, Deuce. That's good stuff.
Of course.
So you put a lot of work into these. Tell me how you did it.
Well, I had some help. I had your help. I had Mr. Dwayne's help. I had pretty much everyone's help today.
All right.
During that day, I had a lot of help for you guys.
Yeah, so you go and you sort of get everybody's basics. When I'm off camera, just to let everybody know, I wear a lot of warm-ups. I wear warm-ups in the dead of the summer. And when it's heated, everybody says, why you wear warm-ups? Just my style. Everybody has their own style, right?
Of course, sir.
So what did Miss Joni tell you when you were developing her? Women like to be on hand. They want to know exactly what you're coming up with, like your mom did, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Was Miss Joni happy with what you came up with?
Of course, she was happy with everything I put up, even without the mods or custom content.
Can you show me Miss Joni? Give me a little close-up of her.
Okay, I can probably do that.
All right.
Let me just go to Manage Worlds and say Manage Worlds.
All right.
And I can go into the household.
Yeah, let's see, Miss Jones. Let's see what you came up with.
Okay. Then I'll just play.
So this is sort of like the work household, right?
Yes, your work
Okay.
household. It can also be like a house.
Okay. All right. So there's Miss Joni.
And it's showing us right here. Of course, I have to get into detail with your age. So all of you are adults. And I can get her into her style.
So you tried to make her look good for her 50 years old, right?
Of course, yes.
She's not 50, dude. She's going to kill us for this, you know.
Of course, she is not 50, but she is looking good for her age.
Okay. She's going to
So
love you
this is
for
her
that.
formal or sportswear,
Okay.
everything that you probably need, even winter and summer, and party outfits. Everything looks good, right?
Where's the pool attire?
Oh, yes, that pool attire.
She told you, I heard her tell you that she did not want a mama type bathing suit. So you
Yes.
put her in a bikini.
Yeah, that's what she wanted, and that's
Punch it up. Let's see
what
it.
she.
Punch it up.
Okay, I can do that. There,
The deuce is loose. Joni, there you go.
Miss
I
Joni.
heard you tell him you wanted a bikini. Did she pick the color or did you pick the color?
She picked it. She wanted, and this is what she wanted.
Okay, you got to keep the women happy, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm
all
just
right.
gonna put her back into some more formal outwear. Like, I'll just put her like.
We got to have a little fun with this show, right?
Of course, sir.
There you go. I like the way the little tornado thing spins back. So that's a little summery outfit.
Yeah,
Of course, you have a business attire too. So when she comes to work,
of course, sir.
let's check that out.
So it's technically business attire. It's more like a formal
That's
dress.
a form. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She looks like she's ready to go to the dance.
Oh,
All right.
it feels like you have a welcome party, which I believe is Molly Prescott, one of the principal Prescott's daughter,
Okay.
and I believe she's gonna say hello to you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. All right. So a lot of thought goes into this, right, dude?
Yes, lots of thought, lots of creativity.
Yeah. And how long, like you at the camp working on this, did you find it was easier to work on while you were at the camp because you had a little quiet and solitude out there?
It was difficult because there's updates that need to be made and a lot of changes.
All right. Let's pull that shot back up just to rub
All
it
right.
into Miss Joni a little bit.
Okay, I can do that instantly.
Let's do the little tornado spin, and then she's back in. Okay, now look at her. You think she's going to be pumped? You think she's going to have fun with that?
Oh, she might have fun, all right. But I'm not sure if it's going to be in the fun way. But I also designed their traits and their aspirations.
Right. And you know, Miss Joni is very conservative, but there's no way she's ready for the Momo bathing suit.
No.
She wants to still feel young like most everybody.
Indeed.
All right, so what made you choose? Let me see Dwayne. Let's check out Dwayne.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dwayne.
Let's see Dwayne.
All right. So basically, here's Mr. Dwayne right here. And he is basically a cat lover, genius, maker, and also a quick learner because he is a tech whiz
Okay.
or a computer whiz.
Now, how come he has short hair? Did he want short hair?
You wanted it. So
I did. So you tried to please the boss, didn't you?
I tried my best.
So Dwayne had long hair. So we can, I'll tell you what, for next week when you're doing Doyle and Jason and all that, put the long hair on Dwayne because we got to make it realistic.
Of course.
So sometimes I'm kidding with you. One thing I learned about you, when I say something and I'm kidding, you take it literally sometimes. So if I say, put Dwayne in short hair and I'm sort of kidding, you're going to put him in short hair, aren't you? Because I asked you to do that, did
Of course.
Well, that's very admirable. All right, so tell us a little bit more. Let me ask you some questions. Can you grow plants in the Sims deal?
Of course, sir. You can grow tomatoes or vegetables or fruits. There's also rare plants you can grow too, like a cow plant. Or if you're into wild magic, you can plant mandrakes or any kind of plants you can find there.
Okay. And what about an aspiration? Is there something called the grilled cheese? And I see you smiling on that. What's that all about?
It's like a little weird aspiration where you can lock it with the cooking skill, and you eat some grilled cheese every day or for about hours, 3 straight, I believe, and you can do some sort of grilled cheese aspiration, which is a secret aspiration,
Mm-hmm.
and basically do grilled cheese stuff. You talk about your grilled cheese and a lot of stuff like that.
So, can you unlock the certain skills you're talking about? What do you mean by the certain skills? They have different levels of skills?
Yes, that's correct. Like for right now, my sim is basically a gamer and a writer.
Okay.
He's on level 2 and 3. But once you grow bigger and your skills get better, you'll get to do more things.
All right. How about if you want to have fun and you're building homes and you got a place for everybody to live and a workplace, but they want to go to a festival?
Oh, yes. The City Living expansion pack has full of festivals. In fact, some game packs have festivals in them too. But my personal favorite is GeekCon. It's almost like Comic-Con, but with GeekCon.
Do you have something like that you could show us?
Of course,
Yeah.
it's in City Living, so let me just go to my map.
So it's in the City Living Festival?
Yes, it's in the City Living world.
Okay.
It's right here, San Myshuno.
Okay.
And you could basically, if I can find it, right here in the Fashion District. It's not on right now,
Okay.
but it is right over there.
All right. So it's there. You just go. So you can go pretty much wherever you want.
Yes, you can.
But Joni's not going to be going to the festival in her bikini.
No.
So you got to change her, right?
Of course, I could just change her outfit with just a few clicks.
Let's go back. Let's check it out. You pick what you think she ought to wear to the festival. How about we do that?
Yes, I
All
can.
right, there you go.
I can basically give her a second style.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see.
Sorry.
We gotta locate where we can see her, right?
To the walls. There we go.
Okay, cool. There you go. She got a little sandals on.
Sandals? She loves sandals.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
she got some jeans and a shirt and also pretty hair.
There you go. Yeah. And she didn't even dye her hair, huh?
No,
It's just natural, huh?
it's natural hair.
Yeah, that's right.
You could dye some hair as well. Like you could dye a little blue, green, a yellow, or red, or orange.
I'm gonna
even pink or
keep the
purple.
camera on Deuce right here, Aaron, but let me ask you, what color you dye your hair?
If I would have dyed my hair, it would have been blue or something like that. But mom says I'm not allowed to do it.
So what mom says goes, right?
Yes, but mom just goes, and I can't escape that.
So wait, you would have went with blue hair?
I would have,
You like blue?
of course,
That's your favorite color?
one of my favorite colors. I would have went with the gold hair. Or gold hair.
Vanderbilt. Blue and gold?
Sure, that could work. I
Okay.
could put like half gold here and half blue here.
Okay, all right. What was your favorite subject when you were in school?
Might have been English.
Really? Yeah, well, you like to write, literature, English, that kind of stuff. So that was what you look forward to every day for class?
You could say that.
All right, cool deal. All right, we got a minute and a half left to this segment, but how about the meditation and the yoga? Can you do that in this?
Yes, you can, sir. In fact, you can do it as a skill in the Spa Day Exchange Pack.
Show me that. Let's check it out.
I have to do something. Give me one quick second. I can
Yeah,
just-
you got time.
Okay, right there. This is a meditation spot.
Okay.
I can just put it right here, like
All right.
so. And I can get one of the Sims to meditate.
All right.
Like, some of Miss Joey should meditate.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Meditate. Let's give it some time. And she's now in her workout clothes.
Oh, man,
Now
that's
she
cool.
acquired the wellness skill.
Okay,
She's uncomfortable because there's nothing here. It's blank.
right.
But once you get her wellness skill up, she might be able to, well, hopefully teleport.
All right. So she's meditating and clearing her mind.
That's right. She can do various yoga poses, meditate, and give a massage if she can.
Can you do music on The Sims?
Of course you can. You can do violin, pipe organ, piano, and guitar, which I know you love.
All right.
You can
So-
even do DJs.
really?
Yeah.
So, okay, put a guitar with me. Can we do that?
Of course, I already have one right here.
That's
In fact, you're leveling up your skill. Look at that.
You.
You're leveling up your skill. Your skills are going up a little bit. So.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just started. I mean, I played guitar when I was young, but I thought, like every kid my age, that I was going to be a professional ball player somewhere. But that don't always work out. So years later, I grabbed the guitar again and started learning it again, formed a band called the Cane Breakers.
Ooh.
And let's go back to that. I want to see how realistic you got it.
Okay. So your skill is at level 1 because you're just brand new.
Right.
So as you can see, your sim is basically not that good.
Yeah.
Once it levels up, it will give more options to play with.
All right, yeah.
It
See, I'm still increasing. I would say out of 10, I'm probably about a 3 at this point. We got some really talented guitar players in this area, so I would never, ever take away from how they play because they're really good. So, all right, well, that's pretty cool. So, what did you do for Dwayne? Did you put him with a keyboard?
Yeah, I never really got into Dwayne.
Okay.
Not that.
I'm probably jumping shows. That's probably coming later, but you'll be able to put Dwayne on a keyboard?
I can, sir.
All right, yeah, because he plays keyboard. All right, cool deal. So, let me ask you. We talked about the music. You can pretty much make anybody do the hobby that they want to do.
Exactly.
How many choices do you have?
Well, for certain skills and for certain choices, you can ask people, be friendly, be funny, be a little mischievous, even have a relationship, like a romantic relationship.
Can you put like Darla next week when you come on having her drinking a margarita?
I can, sir.
She loves margaritas.
There's a certain mixology skill that she can probably do.
Yeah, not when she's working though.
No.
Only off of work, all right?
Of course. Sir.
All right, so can you also be a programmer in
Yes,
Sim?
you can. In fact, the computer right here, as you can see, I have it. Computers. And there are certain computers which you can do a video gaming and programming skill. Certain computers have better reliability and fun and power consumption, but most of them I really like.
So you can learn about computers and everything while doing this.
Of course.
Because I see you maneuvering through that thing pretty well, even before we do the show. How about DJ skills?
Ooh, yeah, that's also a good one too, because there is a DJ skill. In fact, there's a DJ booth. Like, for example, the retro DJ booth, the lo-fi mobile DJ booth, and a whole bunch of others. And it's all in activities and skills.
Okay. Wow. Okay, cool deal. Now, let me ask you a very important question for the audience, Deuce, because we're teaching them about autism.
Of course.
At the same time. What are some of the things that maybe not just you, but autistic people in general, that they're more sensitive to?
Sometimes light, sound, like sometimes whenever they see something, hear something, they have heightened sensitives, like taste, smell, height, all that stuff. So it could be very overwhelming at times. Might have a meltdown.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: with all the lights in the studio, you're okay with these lights?
Yes, because I've adjusted to these kind of lights. I have grown over the years, and I've learned to be adjusted to it.
So when you come into the studio, your office is sort of dark so you can see the computers and the monitor. But when you come into the studio and we have all these lights, do you have to take a deep breath and get adjusted to it and sit down and get relaxed?
Yes, there are some times where I might feel overwhelmed or times where I might get a little frustrated. But then I had to take a deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth.
There you go. So you got to reach a good equilibrium.
There you go, a balance in life.
All right. So that's pretty interesting because I think a lot of people are affected by light. I'm affected by light. People say, well, you're in the studio all day, you got bright light. But if you mix fluorescence with daylight coming in an office, it drives my eyes crazy. So the mixture, fluorescents are not good for a lot of people. It's the frequency that it comes across that's not really good. But you also talked about audio. So when you're listening to music, it's not loud, is it?
No, it's not loud.
Yeah. Because loud is not good for you, right?
No. It can, it might damage the hearing for some people, but for others, it can be like a little pastime.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all how you're very sensitive to a volume.
Right. So when you're juggling all these sensitivities, you also sometimes, like when your dad used to bring you to the Vanderbilt football games, and I used to see you, and you were yay high.
Yeah.
And they started playing all that loud music on the sideline. I bet you had to adjust for that, didn't you?
I tried to adjust as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
It was very overwhelming, but through time, I was able to make very good work of it.
So by your dad and your mom bringing you out to places, you learned how to adjust.
Of course, and I also learned how to look in people in the eye as well.
Yeah, which you do well. And I know that comes from your mom and dad.
Yes, they did teach me that a lot, so I can be more adjusted to people and how I speak.
Yeah, well, you do a good job with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I knew you since you were a young lad, and you've come a long way, and you're still progressing, and you're teaching other people how to do it. So you have to be admired because you're sitting up here on a TV station desk trying to teach the world. So that's a good thing.
Thank you.
All right?
Well, thank you for your time, sir.
All right.
Have a good day and have a great day.
All right. There we go.
Bada boom.
All right. We are finished with this show, and we're going to see you next week as he starts progressing with Darla and Jason and some of the others here. We can even get into Keith Wysite and Jacob and Harry. We're going to start doing the gambit. We're going to turn him loose and let his imagination run wild. We'll see you again next week.
In a world of silence, there's a different kind of language, autism, a unique puzzle that brings its own beautiful picture. Where others see a blank canvas, they see boundless creativity. Each day, they awaken with purpose and determination. Their minds are a vast universe, exploring countless subjects with passion. Deuce said it best when he said,
Autism is not a disability. It's a different ability.
Just like a seed becomes a magnificent tree, they too blossom into something extraordinary. Embrace the beauty of their world. Learn more about autism. Visit Understand Autism for more information. That's www.understandautism.org. You can also find help by calling 800-3-AUTISM. That's 1-800-328-8476. Thank you for watching The Deuce is Loose here on HTV10.